Listen up, hey. Yeah, they say that I'm the worst to ever walk the earth. Action blunts in the cuts are the ones I heard. Making shit worse, haters sell shit first. Make them fail, build worth, don't take them where your mail served. Nah, but you can split the domes like divorce homes. You can set their own home on fire like the blunts roll. Whoa, hold up, don't let them know. Henny up your master plans, cause they'll get stole. I'm a leader of the lost, I'm unwelcome at homes. I bring a drought to the coast, there's no sailing your boat. I sing about freeing those, cause I'm trapped in a hose. Rip myself out my body, feed it back down my throat. Put 'em up, I'm a shawty, blow a load of that smoke. Beat the brakes off, what's stopping me from reaching my goals. Ain't no competition when you ain't competing for no one. Fuck recognition, better pay me and go. I need a house, not no clout, the fuck your mind about. Getting likes on the page, can you shout me out? Yeah, fuck you and fuck your whole motherfucking life. You the type to switch up when things are getting real tight. I don't like what I'm seeing. All I see is demons. I don't like how I'm being evil is all that I know. I don't like what I'm seeing. All I see is demons. I don't like how I'm being evil is all that I know.
I don't do it for the credit, but bet I be making history. You talking shit to me, you need some fucking mystery. It's all so sickening and it ain't no fucking mystery. Erase you from the face of the earth, yo, you can call me Mr. Clean. We the mean green dream team surrounded by smoke clouds. We scream mean things, yeah, we loud and we profound. And things these days seem a bit out of frame. How did it get to this point? We need to just slow down. Now all I know is nothing, so I'm keeping to myself. Every day I feel a little bit better about this hell. I can turn it into heaven if I'd only let the light in. But the darkness is so captivating, what's the point of fighting it? This insane game we play, it's all part of the puzzle. What don't kill me make me stronger. Gotta make it through the struggle. The struggle will continue until you're learning the lesson. But stressing just makes it harder, life's a never-ending question.
I don't like what I'm seeing. All I see is demons. I don't like how I'm being evil is all that I know. I don't like what I'm seeing. All I see is demons. I don't like how I'm being evil is all that I know.
9 grata, the dime dollars, we hot lava. You can try all you want, but you cannot stop us. We got rockers, hip hoppers, and sick choppers. Engineers, light guys, graphic designers. We put our time in and kept rhyming. You slept while I am, I'll steady grinding. Unwelcome, but that couldn't stop my grind mode. Came up from the trailer park, 2 shows in different time zones. It blows my mind, bro, thinking way back to all that strife. Living so cold and stressed out life, man, it might feel old. Never thought that I could make it out the cycle, walking on a tightrope. I was starting to go psycho, grab the knife like Michael. Had to cut off all my strings, now I'm finally free. Keep my demons close to me, that's just how I be. All this screaming helps me breathe, pain is what I bleed. Still don't like what I see, but I feel at peace.
I don't like what I'm seeing. All I see is demons. I don't like how I'm being evil is all that I know. I don't like what I'm seeing. All I see is demons. I don't like how I'm being evil is all that I know.
If them niggas ain't show with a chopper, blowing everybody down with the yapper. Don't nobody wanna see me with a problem. If they do, then I gotta get the job done. You little niggas wanna see where I come from. Rip a nigga head off with a bare palm. I'm an evil motherfucker, and this what you want. No matter where we go, you know I gotta reach you, boy. Whoa, hold on. The competition's getting rolled on. Got them all screaming like Home Alone. I'm like Mad Max in the Thunderdome. Yeah, I don't fit anyone. The evil in me is becoming one. Consumed by darkness, don't start shit, cause I'm killing them. Yeah,
fighting all my demons, but it's getting too rough. Yeah, I ain't want to believe it, but I think they won.
So I'm back on my bullshit from 06 to 08. That's all I know though, so eat shit from a shit plate. Don't know what's then you $1 show and a day late. We be unwelcome, but we coming in anyway. Let's go.
I don't like what I'm seeing. All I see is demons. I don't like how I'm being evil
What up, everybody?
What up, though?
How's your day going?
It's been good. A little bit of a snowstorm out there, but it's all right.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna blow away last night.
Yeah. Last night was just like freezing rain, but a lot of wind.
Yeah, we had high winds, freezing rain, and a little bit of snow.
Yeah.
The freezing rain fucked everything up.
You know.
So
I'm loving the jacket.
What's that?
I said I'm loving the jacket.
Oh, the jacket. Yeah, this boy's
That's
crisp.
what's up.
Hell yeah.
Is it like a sports jacket, like one of the Lettermans that you would get when you were in school and shit for joining like the football team and shit like that?
No, it's like a windbreaker kind of deal, but I mean it's really good quality. It's Shaka wear, which like I love Shaka shirts, so see they had a jacket was just crazy.
yeah, I think you're
There
thinking
you
of a varsity jacket. What you're thinking of?
Yeah, I think that might be.
Shit, I'd love me a varsity jacket though. That'd be tight.
Oh yeah, those MNE ones were dope. I almost bought one, but I passed on it.
Yeah.
So, how did your underground journey really start beyond the usual story that people kind of have a gist of knowing?
It's weird because I feel like as time passes and the farther I get, it seems like the story kind of gets lost. So like a lot of people know, but it seems like a lot of people don't know anymore that I started really doing it with Anybody Killa, you know, years back. I was signed to Native World. But before that, it was just like, you know, with a group of underground cats from around here. This dude Icarus is the one who really put me on. And I mean, that was back when I was like recording on a computer mic in my closet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought for some reason that would be better, but it just wasn't. I should have just recorded it in the open room because the closet was like super echoey. But yeah, it was really. I started going to shows and meeting him, selling a bunch of tickets for him, and eventually he introduced me to ABK, and that's where it all really started. And this was back when I was like 15 years old or some shit, 14 years old.
And it was your homie Bradley Gibson got you to record your first few songs?
Yeah. So, you know, unfortunately he passed years back, you know, rest in peace. Yeah, he started doing it and I was like, man, that's pretty cool. And he's like, yeah, you should give it a shot. I was like, all right, whatever, you know. And he thought I was good. I didn't think it was very good, but like he really believed in me and pushed me to do it. We actually recorded on Sony Vegas, which is a video editing program. It's not even an audio program, but for the time it worked.
And then you were 17 is when you went on your First Nation tour with Blaze and ABK as Drive-By?
Yeah, well, I turned 17 on it, so yeah, pretty much. I was 16 for
In the beginning?
about a week of it, you know. The other 3 or 4 weeks, yeah, I was 17. I turned 17 in Las Vegas, which is crazy because like everyone was treating me like I was 21, but it might have been the beard. I don't know.
That might have been the beard. What was that like, being that young, touring with, assuming some of your favorite artists?
Oh, it was terrifying. Yeah, I was scared shitless, dude. It was crazy, you know. And at the time, I didn't necessarily like understand it because I feel like as humans we go through certain levels of consciousness as we get older, and I feel like now compared to then, like I just didn't understand it. You know, it took me a few years, especially now. It's mind-boggling. You know, I'm surprised my mom even let me leave. I'm like, hey, I'm about to drop out of high school and go on this tour. with these dudes who paint their faces and shit. She's like, all right, don't die, pretty much. It wasn't like that. Like, she cares, but you know, that's like the gist of it. But yeah, still here to this day. That's where I got a lot of my work ethic from is from ABK. Like, he was setting up his own stages and like putting his own merch booth together and shit. I'm like, man, this dude, all right.
Let's see what he's got going on here. What was some of the best advice they gave you on that first tour?
Honestly, I was like real quiet and reserved because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I ain't never really, left the state before that. Never had any like family vacations or no shit like that. We couldn't afford that. So, really they were telling me like, to open up more, let the fans like learn me as a person and stuff, because it's more than just like trying to sell a performance. Like, if you're a shitty human, like they're not going to care if your music's good or not, So that was a huge thing. It took me a little while to, kind of grasp that. I felt like it took me like a few tours where I finally got like comfortable and a little bit more confident and stuff, and it's made a world of difference. I'm still an introvert, I'm not gonna lie, but when I'm out and about, like I love talking to people, I love meeting people and hearing their stories and stuff. So it's definitely become a lot easier for me, even if I'm sitting there like socially awkward about to have a panic attack.
Right. Besides the experience, what do you think has changed the most since from then till now?
It'd have to be my confidence level, because like I have a huge fear of like speaking in front of crowds. Like I never really liked it. I was always like a low key kind of dude, and I noticed like especially within like the past 2 years, I'm like I seem like I'm getting a lot more traction with like my music and all this stuff, and with these tours, and I'm like, what could it be? And honestly, I think that's what it is. I've become more confident, more more open with the fans and stuff, and I think they're really attaching to that.
I love what you're doing. I always have. So
Yeah,
love seeing you keep climbing that ladder even higher.
I appreciate it, man. There's still a lot of rungs left to go, but I'm here for it.
For sure.
I gotta ask you a question. Did I just read this and I was wondering if you can tell us what happened or if it's true or false or not. You survived a bus crash?
Yeah. I was on tour with Shaggy 2 Dope, and we went off the side of the road, and it was pretty bad. Like when the fire department and police and everything came there, they were like, "Oh man, like we're surprised you guys survived," because it was like off the side of a mountain in California, and luckily there was like an embankment part that came up, so we didn't go all the way down. I don't remember what it was, but it was like a good 15 feet or something, and we were sliding, and there was another higher embankment that stopped us from like completely falling off the cliff. So yeah, we got real lucky. I was in my bunk, and I kept having anxiety, and like I woke up, and I'm finally just like, all right, I'm gonna just like get up. It was probably like 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. So I was just sitting there looking out the window, and then the next thing I know, we're going down. I thought I was gonna like stand up and like run up the wall like some kind of Matrix shit, but that didn't work out. But luckily everyone's okay, everyone survived. I definitely still do have anxiety in buses, but I'm slowly getting over it,
Weren't you with when AMV was in that accident also?
No, I wasn't in that one. I was in one with Shaggy, and then I was in one with Whitney.
That's Jesus.
Yeah. And there, there were some other like smaller ones here and there, but like the two worst ones were those two. And I mean, with how much time you're on the road, it's unfortunately it's bound to happen. No matter how safe you're driving, it can really just happen.
Yeah. You're so I've gotten to see you at several different shows. Your touring schedule, from what I've seen, is like kind of hectic. You go from one tour where you're on so many dates, and then you move to another tour that you're on. How did that go? Going from like Green Book to Shaggy, because I remember the last show, the Shaggy show, you ended up saying on stage you missed your cat and that you'd been on the road for so long and you were ready to get home. How'd that go? And is the cat all right?
Yeah, the cat's good. He was just like mad as hell at me for like a good week. He would like follow me around, and like when I'm getting ready to go to bed, he'd just like sit across the room, like mean mugging me. But then I go to try and show him love, and he just runs away. So I'm just like, all right, man, I get it. You're mad. But he's cool. He's fat. He's happy. But it is stressful because I want to say there was only like 2 or 3 days in between then. And yeah, I literally spent those days prepping for the next tour. So it was very, very stressful, but regardless, I was happy with it. I loved every minute of it. And it was, oh man, it was 3, because after it was the Green Book, then it was the Shaggy Canadian, then we went home for like a week and then did the Shaggy the Psychopathic Soldier tour. So that was wild.
I seen that in Sioux Falls, I think it was.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Big Sport.
Yeah.
That's a dope show.
Yep.
What up there, old Timmy boy?
What up, guys? What's up, Bake?
What's going on?
Same all, same all.
Oh yeah.
Drop
What's wild is I feel like I tour less now than I used to. Because like there was a point where I'd be gone for like 6 months or more out of the year, and there's been a few times where I'd have to fly out of one tour into the next one. And
yeah, you're touring your ass off for
yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
What's it like working on one end and then jumping to the other end, crossing those back forth?
I don't know. I'm cool with everyone.
Yeah.
No matter where I go, like, the main thing is like, everyone's respectful. I don't ever hear no one bad mouthing anybody. So I mean, that's where it's at. And that's a beautiful thing, in my opinion.
Yeah, basically non-existence behind the scenes.
Right, because at the end of the day, everyone's trying to get their bag and get home to their family safely. Like you're on the complete opposite side of the country or in a different country, you want to make sure that the people you're with, you can fully trust with your life and shit, so, yeah, so everyone's just, staying positive, and that's just what it is. Everyone's focused on their bag. Everyone's focused on having a good tour, and, that's very important. So that's why I like, touring with the people you see me tour with consistently, because I feel like it's, it's very important.
For sure.
Yeah, I got a question for Bake.
What's up?
Hey, man, so out of your experience of all the places you've been and you've done shows at, what was the best place that had the most hype, that treated you the most like family?
Man, there's a lot of really good ones, but probably Albuquerque.
Yeah, Albuquerque's nuts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like the people out there are just so appreciative that you're there, and it's like it doesn't even matter who you are. Like they're just like, yo, you're performing for us, and like we love it, And I'm appreciative of that, because it can get scary out there, man. Like I've seen what they do when they don't like somebody, and I'm glad I'm not one of them,
Hell yeah, that's what's up, bro. That's cool.
Yep.
One that comes to mind was in the Shelter, St. Andrews Hall, 2017 for the Twisted show. Man, you couldn't even get motherfuckers down in there when you were playing, dude.
Yeah. And
Stairs.
What's crazy is they start, I don't remember if they started me late or started Blaze early, but it ended up like his set was starting while mine was ending, and I was like, oh great, because I could hear it as I was performing. I'm like, oh great, like I'm gonna lose this whole crowd, and they waited.
Yeah. They stayed. Nobody fucking budged.
Yeah, dude, I was cracking them tickets out like crazy. Like I was hustling them tickets.
Hell yeah. They definitely showed a lot of love that night. I remember that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yep. And then I want to say it was the next year that I was, up on the main stage with them. So
Fuck yeah.
that was pretty tight.
So do you aim for a specific vibe, or is it constantly evolving?
As far as like
when
what?
you're creating music?
Honestly, a lot of my music is created off of like emotion. If I'm in a bad place, you might recognize about the music that's coming out. But yeah, it's usually what it is. Sometimes I'll write off of like a vibe or something I'm going for, like this album that I'm finishing up. It's real like cinematic and like dramatic and like real orchestral sounding. So when I'm working on something like that, like yeah, I'll stick to a certain vibe. But it's been kind of hard, because I'm doing these like releases every 2 weeks. So I'm kind of just going with, what feels good at the time.
For sure. Yeah.
And no, seems to be working.
Hey, you got to do whatever works, bro.
Absolutely.
What distinct elements do you think you have that define your music in the crowded underground scene?
There's a couple different ones. I feel like my type of music, for one, is like really different than a lot of other music you might hear around. You're not really going to be able to pin me to like, oh, he sounds like this person or he sounds like this person. Like maybe a song here and there, but I mean that's a given with anybody. So it's real different with that. I'm also very like interactive with like my fans and followers and stuff. I see a lot of artists don't interact that much. If someone's like, hey, I really would like to see this type of merch come from you or this type of song, like I'll work on it. I'll legit try to make it happen for them. I've had people come up to me and be like, I really like that shirt, but I don't have the money for it. Like, have it. If you love it that much, like it'll be better on you than sitting in this box waiting to be sold. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Rocking that charm.
My dog.
Oh, I need one of those.
Bro.
Yeah.
So that Demon God 101 Fright Fest jersey that I got off you, bro.
Yeah.
Just got shipped off to its new home right now. Somebody who would really appreciate it and enjoy it is
hell yeah.
So
that's the shit.
But like that's the one thing about you, bro. Your sound is so unique, and if people don't like it, fuck them. But the people that you do got behind you, bro, they love it and they can't wait for more to come out.
And I appreciate that, man. I remember the days where I couldn't even sell a CD. You know what I'm saying? And now it's completely different. Like those charms, I can't keep those charms. Every time I post them online, they're gone.
Got me coming to grab 10 of them at a time.
Yeah, but I appreciate that, man, so much.
Hell yeah, we appreciate you, Doc.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Bash. You can go in on some of yours.
All right, so I got to ask you, because you got several singles out, and you got features from like Blaze Your Dead Homie. I can't pronounce this dude's name. Something Skywatts.
Oh, Squints.
I can't pronounce it. I can't.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Squints. Hip hop names are a crazy thing.
Do you just make them easy for me?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have a specific song that you've gotten a feature from a certain artist that you put above the rest, or do you have a favorite song that you've put out that someone's featured on?
As of right now, it'd probably have to be Uzumaki. It's me and Zitro. I love that song, and it's crazy because like I started getting tired of it for a while because I've heard it so much, but so many people have came up to me and talked about that song, and it just like I grew a new love for it because of how much everyone else loves it. And then we shot the green screen video for it, and that came out so dope. So yeah, I don't know. That has to be the one. And it's not just because I think it's a great song, but because everyone else does,
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know where Zitro pulled his voice from to make that hook happen, but it's a beautiful thing.
That man is a master of many talents.
I swear.
Shout out to fucking Zitro.
Oh yeah.
Birthday, Zitro.
Yeah.
Your first album that you put out so far in 2018 is called Monsters. Do you have another project that's going to be getting released soon?
Yes. I'm actually working on it coming February. Just tightening some things up, and it's such a powerful album. Like I feel like this is really gonna shake up the industry because I got like a lot of really powerful collabs and stuff on there, so I'm really excited for this to be released. Even just the artwork for it is crazy. Like I can't wait for this to come out, so yeah, it's been a few years in the making now, but I definitely feel like it's worth the wait.
Yeah, Chuck was the last one, wasn't it?
Yeah, yep. And Chuck was just an EP, which I was gonna do a number 2 for it, but then like I started falling into this other world, and I'm like, bro, this has to be an album. Like this can't just be an EP. So
you got Insane E doing artwork for you?
Not for this one. I actually did this one. That's about to come out.
Shout out to Insane E too.
Yeah, he's the GOAT, man. He's incredible. He's one of the people that really got me into wanting to make digital art myself.
Eric's a good dude.
Yeah, and he's crazy with the pen and paper though. Like I can't do that. I kind of can, but not like him. Like I'm a tablet artist. I won't lie to you.
Just to sit down and think of all the stuff he's actually created from back Psychopathic era to MNE, everything that he has done, dude. And on top of his own stuff, that dude has so much talent, bro.
Oh, it's wild. Absolutely wild. Yep. And then his music too, it's phenomenal. Like the guy's constantly evolving. I really do think he might be an alien. I don't think he's lying to us at all.
As long as he doesn't fall off any more stages, bro, I think we'll be good,
Yeah.
You all remember the bumpers at the bowling alley? Get that man some bumpers.
Right. Yep.
Some bubble wrap.
That too.
No, all his shit's definitely out of this world, bro. He is not of this planet for sure.
Yeah. I feel like us as juggalos are very lucky to have him in our world.
I'll bet.
Yes, sure.
Do you have
XL, 2026, I'm manifesting. Yeah. That'd be a collab.
I'm fucking ready for this year to end, bro. Let me tell you. Ups and downs. You know what is 2026 going to bring all of us? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Positive things.
Positive, yes. Oh,
Do you have oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Do you have like a favorite venue that you've performed at, and do you also have one that you're kind of a little hesitant to go back to?
Man, there's so many good venues out there, and especially as of lately, I've been getting into a lot of like newer ones that I haven't necessarily been able to get into before, because like maybe the show wasn't big enough or, you know, whatever. One of my absolute favorite would have to be like the big room in the complex in Salt Lake City. I don't even know how many people that place holds, but it's fucking massive, and the stage is massive, and the sound system is just so incredibly good that like that would definitely have to be one of them. But I mean, there's there's so many good ones, and like, you know, COVID affected a lot of them, so a lot of them have went, and then a lot of new ones came in. But that probably have to be it. Yeah. And the Salt Lake City crowd is always absolutely fucking wild. So
Outside of Albuquerque, who's the hypest?
Denver.
I was about to say, yeah, it'd probably have to be Denver. Yep.
Worcester and PA gets pretty fucking live too.
Yeah. See, Worcester's crazy too, and like the Palladium is another absolutely phenomenal venue. So it's really hard, man. These guys are really competing for that top spot. I'd have to hit all my favorite venues on a tour, and then right after, just like list the pros and cons of each one or something.
Are we gonna see a fucking Bakewell headline tour in 2026?
I thought about it, you know, and I'm still thinking about it. You know, I don't care if there's 20 people there. Like I'd be absolutely honored, you know. So we'll see. It's a possibility, you know. I just want to make sure that I, you know,
Right.
have this new album to come out and have like you know, some cool stage props and setup, so it's not just like me with a microphone and a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, if you do decide to come back out to Denver, bro, holler at me. I'll be more than happy to sling tickets, word of mouth, everything. Like, you got a lot of fan base out here in Denver, bro. A lot of lows.
Oh yeah.
And that's out here, dude. They fucking love you, especially like I can say it. My brother, myself, my nephew, a lot of fam out here really appreciates your performance, bro. Like, you come out, you don't forget your shit. You're on point. The crowd gets hyped. Everybody loves your shit out here, bro.
Well, that means a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah, Denver is always one of my favorite places to go to. That was the first show on the first national tour I ever did was in Denver. So
So you did Green Book down in Colorado Springs. You were on the Green Book tour.
yeah,
And then you came up and you did the last one, Freak Show tour up in Denver. Both
Yep.
shows were fire, bro.
yeah, hell yeah, thank you. Yeah, that pre-show date in Denver was wild. That shit was wild, and that was my first time at that venue. See, that's another venue that was just perfect, you know.
Yep.
You know?
Good
Yeah.
times. Good times.
That's why you missed the gathering this year, you fucker.
You know, I would have been there, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, you're gonna go somewhere where you're booked or somewhere where you're not booked. You know, I'm not gonna turn down a tour.
And that went crazy well for going during the fucking gathering week too.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, unfortunately, you know, there's a lot of people that can't afford it, or, you know, can't get down that way, or the time off work or whatever. So, I'm glad it worked for both. You know, both very well. It is crazy because that is the first one that I've missed since like 2012 or 2010 or something.
I mean, the cool part is, bro, when you are out on tour, you get to kick it with, like, you know, your growing up idols, bro. Like sitting on the tour bus with Dustin and Blaze, and while they just kick the shit and having a good old time, like, you
Yeah.
get the behind the scenes. Not only that, but you get to perform with them, and that's probably one of the best things about touring with these guys.
Oh yeah, it's such a beautiful thing. Yeah, I'll never take it for granted. You know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's it's, you know, nights where I'm just like up at night just thinking about the shit I've done, and I'm just like, you know, remembering back to like after a show, I get on the bus and like me, Joey, Clay, you know, Airhead, we're all just sitting there watching Star Wars to end the night. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you can't beat that, you know.
Oh yeah.
But there are a lot of lows being on tour though too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like missing my cat.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna pop up that Uzumaki.
hell yeah.
Why do you wanna press a gun to my head? Pull the trigger so I am dead. Why do you wanna see me meet my demise? A lifeless stare in my eyes. Yo, I know you don't like me, but I don't care. I know you won't fight me, so why you stare? I know you despise me, so why you here? It's a shame to see why you blaming me. It's such a pain to be the one that hating deep, when all I ever did was try to make these leaps. Are you jealous? Because I'm doing things that you never do. You can be bigger than me, but you acting like you just a wee little pea. See you acting like a bee when we could've been G, but now I see we have beef when we could've had cheese. That's real. It ain't nothing to me. You got a chip on your shoulder, I got places to be. You steady just get colder while I keep up the heat. I'm only getting older, no time for your plea. No.
Against all odds like Naruto. Keeping up with the crowd like Boruto. It's in my blood, it's in my soul. I'm on go.
I get it. You cannot go where I'm going. You have not shown what I sold it. You have not broke bones or stones that were thrown in to slow up your motion. Or grown up on hoping, wishing for my mission to be driven in division. Committed to collision with decision, I'ma get it. Vision in my imprint, I'm a sick kid, addicted to spitting and getting commission for ripping these instrumentals all torn from the center since born. I'll be better and born if I weather this storm. Get together my swarm, Uzumaki with form. I am better than ever, I will never be normal. That's just fine with me. In time you'll see I'm a diamond piece, such a rhyming beast. Went from crying to sleep, not a flying to speed. It's different when they driving to sea. Meet with the flow, such a beast, and I know ain't no leash that can hold back me from the gold. I will bleed to the bone, from my dreams to the stone. Spending weeks away from home, miss sleep for the road. I am definitely deadly, ripping beats with a tone. No enemies beheading clouds deep with my dome. Ain't no melody as deadly as me in the zone. And definitely rarely disagree, but you don't. No.
Against all odds like Naruto. Keeping up with the crowd like Boruto. It's in my blood, it's in my soul. I'm on go. I'm on go. Against all odds like Naruto. Keeping up with the crowd like Boruto. It's in my blood, it's in my soul. I'm on go.
Yo, and I guess I'ma end it like this. You can hate me if you want to, and you can dislike my music if you want to, but I guarantee you this one thing: you will have no choice but to respect me. And that's real. Yeah.
Oh, it's fire.
Oh yeah, thank you.
That shit
A little
bangs.
A little backstory about that video. We shot that with a green screen in Histio's basement. Made that shit happen, and then yeah, I edited it all. I did use AI for like the backgrounds and stuff, but like I, chopped it, lined it up myself and everything. So I'm a little bit new to the video editing world, but I think it came out gas.
Oh yeah. You got to mess with stuff for it to get good and better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. And I think, AI can be a good tool, but you can't do all AI, man. You can't like fully, take the creativity out of it, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah, see, just like Swill said, yeah, it can't all be AI,
Or can it?
I mean, it can, that's just my opinion, I guess, but I like the creativity end of it, you know what I'm saying? So I just couldn't find a burning city at the time, so I had to work with what I could do.
I'll light anything and everything up on fire for you, bro. Let me know.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, if you want something bad enough and you got a vision, like you can make it happen. It don't matter where you're shooting it at. It don't matter, how you get it done. Like, just get it done.
Hell yeah.
But I'm a YouTube tutorial pro. I learn everything with the YouTube. Yeah.
I'm learning as I go with this computer shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I learned how to edit videos off there. What's that?
Everything just gets more and more fucking complicated as you go along. Like, technology is supposed to make our lives fucking easier, and somehow they make it to where you have to take college courses just to fucking be a master at this shit.
Yeah.
So good ups to you being able to do fucking music and having to keep up with like the industry that way on the technical side, because you got to go through so much shit just to do that.
Absolutely. And I feel like that's why my schedule is so hectic, especially as of this year. Because, trying to learn like the video stuff, I already do like beat making. I do the lighting for a lot of these shows and, mixing and mastering a lot of my own stuff. It's a lot, but I'm just blessed that we are in a time and age to where we can go on Google or YouTube and, learn. I'm a firm believer in like I said, like if you want something bad enough, you're going to make it happen. So, it's a beautiful thing that tools like that are there, but yeah, you're right. It's very difficult, very time consuming, and could be very expensive. So, but I feel like if you learn it yourself, that takes a lot of the expense out of it, and in turn, it can end up making you money.
What's the best tour you've been on? Or what? Not best. What's your favorite tour you've been on?
It's a great question. Honestly, it would have to be the two. I can't pick one. It'd have to be the two back to back. The Green Book into the Shaggy Canadian tour.
Oh shit.
Freak Show was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be third out of those three. But those two, it's hard to choose between because they were both such good tours and there was such good people on both of them. I felt like between those two tours, I really like found myself, and it's crazy because I've been doing this for so long, but I feel like those two back to back really helped me find like the missing link of what I've been looking for all these years, and something clicked within me that's now like clicking within the fans, and in turn, they're attaching to me more. So
it's crazy how you find yourself, but yet you go through all that anxiety of being out on the road and having to go through that. I mean, shit, dude, I'm just at home and I get anxiety like a motherfucker just going down the street to Walmart. I can't even imagine being on tour,
Yeah. Oh, I mean, me too, still to this day, just going to the store. Absolutely. Every time before I go on stage, I have a small panic attack. I have to stop myself from throwing up, but I just come to learn that like, with something like that, I'm just excited. I care. I love what I'm doing, and I don't want to fuck it up. So, I think once I stop having anxiety, I might not care as much, and that's not a good thing.
Right.
Get complacent, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, you've been over the years working with people like Twisted, fucking DJ Clay, ABK, Blaze. Out of all those fucking people that you've been able to work with all these years throughout your career, who's given you the best advice?
I've heard so much different advice from so many different people, but there's something. They've all given me great advice. Killa, ABK has definitely given me the most advice, but there's something that has been like sticking with me, and it's something that King ISO actually said. He's like, there was a point where you like wanted to be there, You know, like you're like, oh, I can't wait to get there. You know, I'm gonna get there and blah blah blah. But there was one, or how the fuck did he? I don't know how he said it. He's way better at the shit than I am. But you know, here is there. You know, where you are now, at some point was there. Like you can't wait to get there, but you're here. You know what I'm saying? So just keep fucking working at it, and you'll be there. There will be here. I know it sounds simple, but how he said it was a lot cooler than how I'm saying it. But it made so much sense to me, and I was just like, man, you know, I beat myself up a lot. I'm not gonna lie about like, oh, I'm not working hard enough, or I'm not doing enough, and that, you know, I think back to that, and it really kind of, you know, lets me slow down and be like, man, you know what? I would be up for weeks waiting to get to this point, you know. So can't lose that thankfulness, you know. Can't take it for granted, because it took a lot of work, sleepless nights, blood, sweat, and tears to get here. So
now, is it I fucking forgot what I was gonna ask. Sorry about that.
that's all right.
You hate that shit.
How do you balance your artistic vision with the business realities of the underground?
So there was a point where I got lost in it, and it was all business. Like, yeah, I was still being artistic, and but it wasn't fun anymore, you know. And I had it, you know, started heading down like a bad road. I started getting cold and like mean, and I didn't like it, you know. So I just learned to have fun again, you know. Like, the business is there, of course, you know, and you got to take it serious, but as far as separating it goes, you just have to learn what the difference is. You know, there's a time to while out and have fun, but then there's a time to like really focus in and you know, get the work done, because without you having fun on stage doing your thing, you know, there'd be no backstage business. Without the backstage business, you won't be on that stage, you know what I'm saying? So you really have to be a professional at both. And I don't know exactly how I did it. I just know that I didn't like the person I was becoming, so I decided to change that. And I think a lot of it is I, you know, improved my mental state, just worked on trying to be a better human overall. And, you know, everything else just kind of fell into place. You know, because I feel like if you're struggling or fucking up or whatever the case may be in your personal life, you're going to take that into your professional life, you know, or vice versa. So
It's easy to get lost in that personal life, especially when you're trying to maintain professionalism.
right. Yeah. And, you know, a lot of the songs, you know, you're writing about your personal life. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's hard to keep that separation, but it's very necessary and very good if you can.
It's harder trying to separate the emotion from that personal life too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Absolutely.
But hey man, you're doing it, and you're doing it well.
Thank you, man. I'm trying. I'm hustling. I'm tired, but I don't care, man. This is what I'm here for.
What would you say
Wouldn't
the
think
most
of it.
underrated aspect of the underground is right now?
What's that?
What's the most underrated aspect of the underground scene right now?
I feel like we fell into a pay to play world. So I think actually like just like learning a separate skill other than you know, just making music to kind of get your bread and get you into, you know, other people's minds. I feel like that's been lost. Because like when I started, it was like, you know, rappers were merch guys, rappers were sound guys, rappers were, you know, doing all these different things. And it's like nowadays there is a lot of artists that are doing different things, but they're not putting it out there as like, yo, like I could use this to get on tour. I could use this to get in cool with, you know, this group of people that I really want to get in with. And so like, I feel like, you know, it's kind of like a lost thing. And everyone, you know, and these promoters are in on it, you know, they know what's up. So they're like, oh, this person's going to pay me money. Like, I'm not going to turn the money down. If they're going to pay for it, you know, I'll take it. But, you know, there's not hustling tickets like there used to be anymore. You know, that's how I did it. I would drive, you know, tickets an hour out, you know, just to make sure someone got their ticket and was going to be at the show. So, which I understand it. I get it completely, but yeah, you don't really see too many artists in the underground like really working for their spot, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm still doing lights, you know, for a lot of these people. And
I remember seeing you.
yeah,
Yep.
it became a passion of mine. Like I love doing it, you know.
What the fuck's he doing in the booth? You know?
Yeah. I mean, there's sometimes I go out and I just perform, and then I'm like sitting there watching the lights, and I'm like, oh man, kind of wish I was doing it.
Right.
So that's what you were doing at that show.
Yeah.
I just
But I love
remember
it.
seeing you at Green Book, like after you got off the stage and got done with your set. I saw you at your merch booth. I got to say hi to you, and then next thing I knew is you were in the sound booth while
Yeah.
Twisted was going, and I'm sitting there going, "Oh shit, what the fuck's going on here?"
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And I love doing it, man. You know, it's I don't know. It's a very beautiful thing. And plus, like, you know, that's a great way to make extra bread and stay, you know, in the business, in the music world. It's a very valuable thing. I mean, there's still like bigger artists nowadays that I'll meet that don't even understand the aspect of lighting. Like they think it just happens, or they never really thought about having someone do it. So when I come in and I'm like, yo, I can make you look sweet, like hit your blackouts when you want, you know, do these certain things during certain points, like they're all for it. So very
pretty
valuable.
much the way. So from what you're saying, the way you came up is like the same way Blaze used to explain it in interviews, how they would use him in the fucking warehouse, use him out on
Yep.
tour to move fucking shit on stage. Is that a more valuable aspect to you than what's going on today? Because it doesn't seem like you see a lot of that nowadays. You got a bunch of people that they just hire off the street that do it.
I think it is personally, because you kind of set the precedent in people's mind. Like when you start like just shelling out money buying onto shows, you know, these managers and labels and bigger artists are like, every time I see this guy, he's handing me money, he's on, right? Whereas if you're working for it, they're thinking like, every time I see this guy, I'm handing him money, he's on. So it's like, do you want to be remembered as the guy giving money or getting money? I don't know. It's just my personal opinion. I know different things work for different people, and you know, different people have access to how they get it in different ways. So I wouldn't say there's, you know, one right way, because there's definitely not. But you know, that's just what's worked for me over the years. You know, I started selling merch before I was doing, you know, lighting and stuff. So, and then from selling merch, doing lighting, tour managing, being just a driver, like, you know, to now where I am. Yeah.
Important man in the underground scene.
Yep. Trying to keep it rolling. How, you know, whatever it takes.
Well, you definitely have a worth ethic, because I have seen you at the last few shows that I've been to, you bouncing around between the merch booth, the fucking sound stage, and then fucking even before the show starts, you're outside fucking handing out VIP passes to people. I was like, that guy's supposed to be performing tonight.
Yeah.
It's definitely, you don't see it anymore. So it's actually kind of cool to see an artist that's working as hard as you do something like that. You know?
Yeah. Well, and you know, some people see it as like a bad thing, but in my opinion, it's helping me to be you know, more extroverted. Like I'm forcing myself to get out there and meet people and talk to people, because like I'm not a bad dude. I just have social anxiety, you know what I'm saying? I love meeting new people and I love making new friends and fans and stuff. I'm just not the greatest at it. So if I can get put in a situation to where I have no choice but to do it, you know, then in my opinion, it's a win-win.
Oh, yeah.
If it wasn't for music, what would your plan B be?
Never really thought about it. I don't really got one, you know. at this point, like, you know, if I get older, like I'll still, you know, this is many, many, many years down the road, but you know, if I get older, you know, and can't really tour anymore, I'll still make, you know, music, something that I love to do, but I'd probably be a manager or something. You know, I think I could do good in that aspect.
Specific career would that be? Would you want to manage?
McDonald's, bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
McDonald's.
Absolutely. Shit, if they paying, I'm working. No, it'd probably just be like a music manager, you know, artist. So whether it's hip hop, whether it's rock, you know, whatever works out.
There's always going to be music, man. So there's always going to be shit to manage.
That's what I'm saying. Yep. As long as AI doesn't take over the whole music industry. I see a lot of.
Song you secretly love that people wouldn't expect?
What's that?
What's a song you secretly love that people wouldn't expect?
Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight.
Bro.
I think that's everybody's.
Probably, yeah.
After that, him and his wife, bro, he just, his music went down, everything went down. Like when he was hyped up with Genesis, bro, like Phil Collins back then.
Yeah. I listen to so much off the wall stuff that people just wouldn't expect. Wild.
That's cool though. That's cool. I would have never expected that.
Yeah. That was the first thing that came to mind too. I'm just like, man, I bumped that. It's actually one of my alarms in the morning. So
he's thinking of that drum solo.
Second part.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
What's the most useless talent that you have?
A useless talent that I have? Fuck, I do have a lot of those. In the pursuit of trying to find really good ones, you definitely pick up some stupid ones. I don't know. Probably, I'm pretty good at voices. Like I could do some pretty cool cartoon characters. It's kind of hard with the grilling, but I could do it. I could do the old man from Family Guy. I could do Mickey Mouse.
Oh, bar.
Yeah.
That's not really useless, though, bro. Because, like, you know, you walk up and let's say, like, you got a nephew or somebody who's not having a good day. You just spout out some random ass voices, and you know, it makes.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Yeah, and I don't know. I'd like to get into acting someday. So you know, maybe voice acting could be a thing.
That'd be cool.
It's a bitch trying to get into voice acting.
I bet. I bet. I mean, I did a couple casting calls and stuff, and even that is so fucking hard.
Tell T-Air to hook you up.
Tier's so good at it though, man. Like I feel like I'd be just a wet sponge next to him. Like I wouldn't be. I'd be soaking it up, but I don't know. I got some learning to do, but I'm here for it. He's doing like Gillette commercials and shit. I'm like, man, that guy, that's the shit.
What movie, what TV show was it that was Mark Wahlberg? Fucking, it was about him coming into Hollywood and shit like that. Was that Glorious or Infamous? Some shit. There's the next T-Air Diaz doing those fucking commercials. And next thing you know is he's gonna have his own TV show talking about his life and how he came into Hollywood.
Oh, I believe it. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I love seeing a Juggalo on the big screen, man. That's the shit.
Right? Like you got, I say that because like you had Mark Wahlberg that he got noticed just from doing a Mentos commercial. So if you're going to do hair gel, that's something that people fucking use every day.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Yep.
Do you have anything that you kind of look at and you're like, okay, I'm going to use this as fucking inspiration, whether it be for a song, artwork, or even an idea that you go to that kind of helps you like generate how you're going to write your music?
I feel like there's not like a specific one thing, but it could be like the environment I'm in. Sometimes I'll look at like some old tour passes or something, or like have a certain memory or something. And that'll help me do it. Like when I'm on tour, even though like I'm performing and everything's going good, there is never a time more where I just want to get in the studio and make more music because I'm so inspired, you know. Yeah, I mean, there'll be some times where I'll hear like certain songs or certain albums, and I'll be like, "Yo, I fuck with that." Like, I want to make, you know, something in that realm, you know, something that kind of has that same kind of feel. So yeah, I don't know. It's not really one thing. It's definitely a multitude of things.
What do you got going forward that you're looking forward to doing?
Definitely more videos. I just got a really good camera, so I'm super excited to you know, really start working with that. A lot of the short form I've been doing lately, the quality has improved because of the camera. But I definitely want to get into shooting music videos and maybe even movies one day. You know, I shot Uzumaki with the camera, and I shot my last video Obey with the camera. So I'm slowly getting better with it. So I'm super excited to do that because then too, I'd love to shoot videos for other people. I love the aspect of like progress work, you know, where you start with just a bunch of random shit and then a beautiful completed project. So
Which one did you just drop when you were on tour with pre-show tour?
Obey.
Wait, that dude. Fuck
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So you just released a song with Blaze called Benjamin?
Yep, correct. And that was what's that?
Go ahead.
No, I'd say that was a different one for me. For him as well, I'm sure. I heard this beat and I was just like, man, like I don't really do this style, but I'm gonna give it a try, you know. It's like a real like country-esque sounding, you know, guitar on it. I'm not gonna become a country artist, don't worry. It's not my lane.
All right, I'm out, man.
But I was like, man, I want to try something new, you know. And you know, I wrote the verses, and I'm like, man, I really would like a singing hook or something. And for some reason, the first thing I thought of was Blaze, and it's probably because like I heard some of his new album, and he's doing a lot of singing, and like he crushed it. Such a phenomenal CD, and I hope it gets the love that it deserves. But I'm like, man, I'm gonna hit him up about it. Like, I know it's different, you know, he might not even want to do it, you know, because it's so different. But when he sent me that hook back, I was blown away. I'm like, yo, he fucking killed it. Absolutely crushed it. Yeah, yep. I'm just honored he was down to do it, man. Blaze has been one of my favorites since I was, you know, a little kid before I was even making music. So I'm blessed.
Oh yeah.
Uzumaki.
Is there anybody that you want to work with going forward that you haven't worked with, or is there anybody that you want to get a feature from that you haven't gotten one from?
Bill Collins.
Bill Collins, yeah.
All right, everybody, harass that motherfucker right now.
Let him know. I, of course, as you know, it's the same with, I'm sure, like, you know, all other rappers in the underground. I am like dying to one day get a track with Tech. I think that would be, you know, absolutely phenomenal. A lot of this new album that I'm working on, the very like cinematic type vibe, you know, was inspired by him, as well as Chris Calico. Like, I miss the days of them together, you know. It was, I don't know, it was just unmatched in a lot of different reasons. But yeah, I think that would be fucking crazy. Yeah, I'd like to do something with Bad Flower too. I think that would be dope. They remind me of like a Little Peep if he had a rock band or something, and I'm fucking for it.
I'm gonna play that Blaze track.
Oh yeah.
Will a Chris Cold Benjamin buy my way out of hell again? Thumbprints on the back of a shell. I've been loading this Ruger since I got to hell. Will I ever feel the rain again? Or am I stuck under blazing skin? Will I ever see the ones I love? Hopefully not, because what I've become.
And the devil wants my soul. Keep me locked under control. On my mind it takes a toll. Will I see the sunshine? I don't know. And the devil wants my soul. And the devil wants my soul. And the devil wants my soul. I'll never give in, guess he didn't know.
I guess a Chris Cold Benjamin won't buy me out of hell again. Thumbprints on the back of a shell. I've been dumping this Ruger since I got to hell. Will I ever see the sun again? The burning flames are not my friend. Well, I guess I must serve my time, but even in hell they be taxing mine.
And the devil wants my soul. Keep me locked under control. On my mind it takes a toll. Will I see the sunshine? I don't know. And the devil wants my soul. And the devil wants my soul. And the devil wants my soul. I'll never give in, guess he didn't know.
I gave the devil all that I had, 2 quarters and a nickel bag, in the hopes he would leave me be. But now I see that he wants me. It seems like a place I know. Heads above, it is so below. Time fades and it feels so slow. I've done my best and now I can't let go.
And the devil wants my soul. Keep me locked under control. On my mind it takes a toll. Will I see the sunshine? I don't know. And the devil wants my soul. And the devil wants my soul. And the devil wants my soul. I'll never give in, guess he didn't know.
That's different for sure.
Absolutely.
That was fucking dope.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah,
Blaze,
it's been, no, I was gonna say it's been weird because some people are just like, they're like, you know, it's cool for what it is, but then there's people that, you know, really fucking dig it, like telling me they're bumping it every day, multiple times a day. And you know, I kind of expected it because it's definitely a different lane for me, so I was with it.
You got to take that criticism too that a lot of your fans have, bro, and that's what helps you make shit a lot better too. Is the criticism,
for sure.
The real ones that aren't afraid to come up to you, like they know they're not going to hurt your feelings. They're just trying to talk to you on the same level. Like, hey man, maybe try this, maybe try that. But at the end of the day, bro, it is what you know you need it to be.
And that's kind of how, you know, I came to where I am now. You know, because a lot of times it's not like they're hating, and I think a lot of artists get that mixed up. You know, criticism isn't always hate. You know,
right?
Because yeah, it's different. You know, so I have to tell people like, don't worry, that's not the lane I'm about to take. But I wanted to, you know, try something new. You know what I'm saying? And
the same thing with like Insane E, bro. I know him on a pretty good personal level. So after his new shit just dropped not too long ago, I was like, hey man, this was pretty cool, but like maybe so, you know, and he understands too. He doesn't take it to heart like that, but it's you gotta love that from your fans that they do have the criticism, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I think it's you know, it's important to make the music you want to make because you never know who might dig it. I started off making the music I thought I should make, and once I switched to the music I wanted to make, I realized that's what they've been waiting to hear. You know what I'm saying? Not every song is for everybody, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, you know, an instance of that song. But I thought it was dope. I thought it was, a very beautiful track. And some people like it, some don't. And that's cool. I'm not going country, so it don't matter.
I mean, you locked down Blaze, bro. You got him on the track. That right there is
Yeah.
pretty good shit.
Yeah. He's such a good dude, man. I'm so honored to have, been able to have worked with him in that capacity. He's always schooling me on so much knowledge, and yeah, it's just a beautiful thing.
And he's always full of love. Big old
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to kick it with Blaze when he's had a couple drinks in him, bro. Just get to know that Blaze.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll talk to you about anything and everything, man. He's just a good dude. You need some advice, he'll give it to you. You know what I'm saying? You need to get knocked down a peg, like he'll give it to you. He'll tell you if you're fucking up. And that's a good friend right there, We don't need all yes men around.
I agree, tree line.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, all day long. That's one thing, bro. A lot of the people they don't look at me the same anymore because I rep for Twisted, I rep for Magic Ninja Entertainment. But what people don't know is it's all still love, bro. I still got love for the Clowns just because I perceive Twisted a lot more than I do Psychopathic Records. If it wasn't for the Clowns, bro, Twisted wouldn't be Twisted, and we all know that. But at the same time, too, you got to do what you got to do to make your pockets fatter. So
yeah, and see, for me, it's like without this Juggalo world, bro, I wouldn't even be alive. Like, this world as a whole is what has kept me, here and has given me this lane to be able to do what I do. So I just got love for everyone, man. And like, you show me respect, I'm gonna show you the same respect.
Yeah, I mean, for me, bro, like,
so like, why can't everybody else? Like,
yeah, and it's like I get it. Like, I know shit went down. I wasn't there. I don't know shit. No one talks to me about the shit. Don't pertain to me. So, what I'm saying? I just go off of what's here and now. How are you talking about other people now? How are you being towards me now? You know what I'm saying? Because everyone has a side. I don't fucking know shit. I'm just another fucking asshole trying to rap,
Right. I mean, for me, bro, like the original 6 Joker's cards for my CP will forever live rent free in my fucking heart, soul, mind, body, everything. But growing past the Tempest, with the Bang Pow Boo, I couldn't get in and dig the music as much as I could relate to the new, Twisted shit that's coming out. Before they left Psychopathic, Abominations, stuff like that. They were still dropping bangers, but
yeah,
as far as music wise, I just decided to follow more Twisted.
Yeah. I listen to both. Honestly, nowadays, man, I listen to a lot of new Jelly Roll. I do like it. And I don't.
Aren't you big?
What? No, I'm not. That's why I had to put the smile on, because I don't really listen to country like that. I do like it. I like a lot of like melodic, sing-songy stuff. So that's really where it kind of captured me, because I'm a big fan of Lil Peep's music. I love that shit. I'm just surrounded by so much rap that I don't really, drive around just listening to rap anymore.
There's nothing wrong with country, dude. Like
No,
Boondocks.
I know. Yeah.
Boondocks makes that shit sound hard.
Yeah. It just ain't all for me. There's some songs out there that I was like, all right, I dig this, but I need me some sing-songy, something I can feel in my soul.
I think that's the next person you should try to get on track with, bro. Boondocks.
Yeah. Yeah, people told me that I should try and get him, for that song. But I was like, this song is so different than what I'm used to doing. I'm going to get someone else who doesn't do this type of stuff,
This motherfucker's going to sit over here and school my ass. I'm going to work with someone on the same level.
So, do you have any like crazy stories from being on the road with everybody? Like any that you can actually share?
I mean, there's a lot of them that sometimes the shit will just get like put in the back of my head and I'll like forget about it because whether I just know I can't share it or it was a bad time, but there's a lot of really good ones from riding those electric scooters down the boardwalk with Shaggy 2 Dope and DJ Clay to fucking, you know, going and seeing crazy ass sights and weird shit like the White House with Scum. Just all this like crazy random stuff to breaking down on the side of the road in the desert in the middle of nowhere with Chris Calico, Whitney Payton, and Dizzy Wright, and having to go onto a reservation to find a trailer hitch because ours snapped off, and like I'm in fucking slides, worried I'm gonna get fucking murked and left in the desert or something, you know?
No, yeah.
Were you on the bus with Twisted when that fucking fan ran up on their bus with a sword?
What do you know? What tour that was?
Wasn't that just recently?
No, that was quite a few years ago. I know that.
They just got shot at in Denver not too long ago.
Because I might have been there, but a lot of times, like when the show's happening, I spend my time inside, not on the bus. Because like if I'm not like working at the moment, you know, I like to be around and like talk to people and meet people and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. When I just sit there, I don't know. Something in me don't feel right. I know that I got a lot of work to do to get to their level and stuff. So I shouldn't just be sitting there, you know.
Right. What's the wildest shit you seen a fan do?
I caught one years back trying to crawl into the back of ABK's tour van one time. He opened the back door. I'm just trying to get in. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm coming with y'all. I'm like, no, you're not. I think it's dope that you want to, but you can't. And then like I still see the dude like years later. He's like a cool ass dude and shit. So
What's some of the wildest shit you seen at the gathering?
where do I even begin with that?
Show me your butthole.
Probably I was checking out one of my homies, Bam Bam the Voodoo Child set, and he had this song, Nom 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 Nom. And during that there's a human centipede. I'm like, he's literally rapping about people eating people, and then there's people over here eating people.
I was tripping balls.
Couldn't believe it.
I was in the front, and then everybody started disappearing. And I was like, where the fuck is everybody going? And then I turned around. I was like, oh, I see you.
Human centipede.
That shit was wild that night. I wonder if
Crazy.
that dude ever got caught. Because the cops came eventually.
Yeah, yeah, I think there was only like 2 people left out of the scenario. Very interesting. Very weird place to choose to do that.
Bam Bam's like, that's what I like to fucking see at my show.
Yeah, I brought it up to him. I went to Light's Christmas show and I brought it up to him. I'm like, bro, that shit can't escape my mind. It's one of the dopest things that I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's just like a what the fuck moment that you're stuck
Yeah.
in.
I'm still waiting to see somebody launch a fucking porta potty with all the shit that they do at the gathering to the porta potties. I'm surprised that hasn't fucking happened yet.
Oh, if you think tickets are expensive now, wait till they do that. Or there just won't be no porta potties and there'll be poop everywhere.
Right. Then they're forced to bring back porta potties.
Yeah.
What would you say your dream collaboration would be and why?
My dream collab.
If they can't say no.
Alive or Dead.
Both?
Dead would probably be Lil Peep. Love Lil Peep. I don't know what it is. I named my cat after the guy, you know what I'm saying? But as far as living, man, I'd love to do something with Billie Eilish. I think that would be fucking fire. The last song that I just released was actually inspired by her type of music, you know, with a little horrorcore twist on it, you know.
For sure.
I was gonna say Eminem, but like, of course, I feel like that's a given.
Eminem and ICP need to happen soon.
Yeah, yeah, that's how you shake up the whole entire fucking industry there.
Shaggy said if you put them both in the room, they'd probably walk out with a song.
Probably.
What's your top 5 artists all time?
Top 5 all time. Jeezy. No specific order, but Jeezy, Lil Peep, damn, it's a hard one because I've been listening to so much different shit lately. Well, I don't know. There's a top 2 for you right there. But I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of Jelly Roll, so we'll put him up there. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many that I can also name, but I feel like there's just so many other ones. NF is definitely one of them. So that's 4. And City Morgue. There we go.
Morgue's dope. Where do you see your career / music being in the next 3 to 5 years?
Hopefully like Michael Jackson, but without the kids, you know? I just want to be able to, like, I think it'd be dope. Like, I walk into, you know, some random gas station on the other side of the fucking world, and, like, you know, people want to holler at me. You know, I think that'd be fucking sweet. You know, I don't think it would ever get old. Like, it happens, like, you know, out by me and shit. You know, but I don't know. As crazy as it is, I love it. I just know I can't leave my house in my PJs because someone go on, you know, want to take a picture with me. And it's like, bro, I'm in Europe. Like, this is crazy, you know? That's what I want.
Hell yeah. How do you feel the internet has changed your path compared to mainstream artists?
I feel like with mainstream, you know, I don't know. I can't really speak on like how it's changed that. I mean, I know there's definitely ways, but like, I know I used to be the guy with fucking flyers going to shows I'm not booked on or don't even have a ticket for, just in the line, like promoting and stuff. And like, since the internet became more popular and COVID and all that stuff, they don't want to take nothing from a stranger. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to touch it. So promoting on social media has definitely become, you know, very, very important. It's not hand to hand, word of mouth no more. You know, it's paying to promote to people who already follow you pretty much.
I miss fucking being in the streets, hanging posters, flyers, and all that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how you really meet people, random people, you know?
I used to do that for Scum.
Yep. And I still get that shit made. I still put it out when I'm out and about, but I don't have like a whole day set aside anymore like I used to, you know, because I feel like I'll go back to the store or where I put the poster or left the flyers, and like they'll still be there. You know, when back in the day they would just be gone.
Yeah, after like so many days.
Yeah, yep.
Or until the first juggalo seen it and took that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, but that word of mouth stuff's coming back though, because like I said, man, my personal vehicle every day on the back of it says Colorado Magic Ninja Entertainment Street Team, and everybody's like, "What's that? You know, are you guys a gang?" And like, no, it's not even like that. So I'll have them peep some music and be like, "Hey, look, just go type down whatever artist and listen to a song, get hooked. You like it? Give them some free stickers, some free decals, stuff like that." Word of mouth goes a long way, man.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
So if you want stuff plastered around fucking our neck of the woods, if you ever have something, I'll fucking definitely plaster some shit up around for you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's another lost aspect of the industry.
Yeah. There's a few that still do it. And I still do
Yeah.
it for like Stack Styles and a few other artists. But
Nice. Yeah.
Reminds
Well,
me,
that's
you
good. I'm glad to
did
hear it's
get
still
me
around.
a bunch of your little Bakelo stickers, bro. And I kept it in my wallet because I was going to give it to my nephew. And
Yeah.
I stopped at this gas station, bro, to take a piss. And in the bathroom, the whole wall is covered with stickers and all kinds of shit. I'm like, oh, bet, dude. I pulled it out of my wallet, I slapped a Bakelo sticker on the wall.
Oh yeah.
You're
Yeah, I always keep
you're
I
in
always
Fort
keep those
Collins.
around. Yeah, or I got these I got like thousands of these business cards with a QR on them. And you know, so I'm always leaving them everywhere because you can't always leave stickers everywhere, unfortunately. I mean, you can, but if it's like a really nice place, I don't want to be the asshole to put my sticker on it, you know, especially because it's my name on it. So it's like kind of
Right.
weird.
Nah, this place was like hippie, you know, they had a bunch of like mushroom stickers and pot leaves and everything all over the place. So I'm
Oh,
like,
nice.
all right, whatever. If these guys are just leaving it, just, you know, whatever, let's
Yep.
go.
Yeah, hell yeah.
what message do you want fans to take away from your music?
No matter what you're going through, just don't let it define you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're going through bad shit, don't become a bad person. Just because someone treated you like shit, don't treat someone else like shit. You know, I put a lot of stuff from my past and a lot of lessons I learned into my music. And you know, ultimately it's good to have like a release, you know, and music is my release. That's how I, you know what I'm saying? That's my version of therapy type deal. But you know, I feel like without it I wouldn't be the same person, you know. I probably wouldn't be, you know, so nice and down to earth, understanding. So yeah, find something you love, get good at it, and turn it into making you some money, because I'm telling you, it's worth it, you know. So that's ultimately what I got.
Staying positive will bring positive things.
That's what I'm saying. It's not always easy. You know, I'm not always in the greatest headspace, you know, but I know it's all just temporary. If it's not going to matter 5 years from now, I try not to spend more than 5 minutes mad about it. You know, give yourself time to feel your feelings, of course, but you know, don't change your whole life over it.
Now, you and Histio made a song, Toe Tag.
Yeah.
Is there a real story behind that, or is it just something you guys came up with?
No, it's kind of just something we came up with. You know, we were working on a group project together, and so it fell in line with that. It's called 2DB, or Two Demonist Beings, and it's off the CD called Audible Difference. So 2DB is the difference in audio that it requires for you to like notice there's a difference. So 2 decibels up or 2 decibels down, that's when your ears can actually catch it. So 2DB, audible difference, yada yada. That's all he's doing. He's the mastermind behind that. But you know, it worked out because me and him aren't really doing too much like horrorcore. So that was like our take on it was that doing that project.
Hell yeah. I was gonna play that quick.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm getting real tired of all the small talk.
Know what I'm saying?
I got a motherfucking message.
John, tell him.
Me and Histio about to tell y'all a little something. Yeah. I consume consume all consumers that consumely assume I bring doom with my goons, flooding the room with some gloom. Yeah, I loom with my loons in a twist of all tunes, because I'm rude and my tune will be the bullets on.
I'm a beast on the beat, heavy rapped in the sheet, bitch. Narrated by David on the BBC, bitch. Your dilapidated raps will be crushed by these. His Dio and Big Low, two demonous beings.
We be running the track, and I don't mean what I shoes. Spitting sickly wicked rhymes, the only thing you spit true. Leave you drowning in the pool of the fuel will be spilling. Light it up with a rap and you two will be sizzling.
All our written's malicious, make these bitches our victims. Your demeanor's fictitious and we get meaner and vicious. Breaking raps like the glass and I don't feel superstitious, cause our luck will be bad if we kept your ass living.
I'm a beast on the beat and you know that. Put the pen to the sheet and stay focused. Why do they sleep on me? I'm unnoticed. Rap with me on a track and get your ass toe tagged. I'm a beast on the beat and you know that. Put the pen to the sheet and stay focused. Why do they sleep on me? I'm unnoticed. Rap with me on a track and get your ass toe tagged.
Tag him and bag him, tossed in the back of my truck. Alcoholic assassin, and if we're rapping, you're fucked. On the track and I'm laughing cause you don't stack up to us. Two MCs from the D and we leave your ass stuck.
Dropping bars like some bodies next to tracks that get tough. Bumping off with the shotty, in other words you above. Leave a lasting impression in the back of your skull. Just because you sound hyped don't mean your lyrics aren't tough.
Off your cranium, a shady kid, rapping like an alien. We harder than vibranium, beyond the stars you're gazing at. A lot of rappers came and went, but we're solidifying and spent. So in the end of all the mess, still see us and no one left.
I'm a hip-hop hippopotamus, you ain't hot or stopping this. Rapasaurus stepping, that's rapping without the backings. While you rap up on your tracking, acting like you ain't acting. We'd rather be actually rapping without the vocals that's backing up. I'm a beast on the beat and you know that. Put the pen to the sheet and stay focused. Why do they sleep on me? I'm unnoticed. Rap with me on a track and get your ass toe tagged. I'm a beast on the beat and you know that. Put the pen to the sheet and stay focused. Why do they sleep on me? I'm unnoticed. Rap with me on a track and get your ass toe tagged. I'm a beast on the beat
and you know that.
Put the pen to the sheet,
stay focused.
Why do they sleep on me?
I'm unnoticed.
Rap with me on a track
and get your ass toe tagged.
I'm a beast on the beat and you know that.
Put the pen to the sheet and stay focused.
Why do they sleep on me? I'm unnoticed.
Rap with me on the track and get your ass toe tagged.
Oh yeah, that's just slams too.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Hip Hop Anonymous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a dope one to do live too. I love doing that one.
What would your best advice be to an upcoming artist trying to make noise in the music industry?
Just get a job, bro. It ain't worth it. No, I'm just playing. No, just be yourself, man. You know, there's so many things that people say you shouldn't do, but ultimately, if you make good music, it'll get there. Just stay consistent, because that's the most important thing, is consistency. Because with how many artists there are nowadays, and with how easily attention spans are just taken, you gotta constantly be in their face, or eventually you'll fade away quick. So consistency is the most important part.
You have anything else you want to put in, Bash? Or Taz?
Hey man, just
sorry, my computer's going in and out. But I'm good on everything.
What about you, Taz? Is that all you had?
Saying, just wanted to say I appreciate, the time being up on here with you guys. Bake, you're a damn good dude. And, we appreciate everything that you do for everybody, man. Your music changes a lot of people's lives.
That means a lot, man. I really do appreciate that. And I hope to be able to do it even more.
Absolutely.
What can we expect from you in 2026?
Definitely a lot of new music. The next album. I'm going to be touring with new people, as well as working with a lot of new people. There's a lot of stuff that's in the works right now that I'm just waiting to see how it pans out. And yeah, I'm really excited for what it brings, and hopefully it's a whole new avenue.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm excited to see what you got planned.
Oh yeah.
My neck of the woods.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll always be around. I'll find my way out to you.
For
Come
sure.
up to upstate New York.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You guys get all the good shows.
We don't get shit lately since they took away Upstate
Same
Concert
with
Hall.
Denver and Ohio and Michigan.
Michigan's definitely the most spoiled, but you know.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you coming on, bro.
Hell yeah. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. I'm going to
I
play
appreciate y'all.
Obey for the outro.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it was good having you on, and you're welcome back anytime for news update, or you just want to talk shit or whatever.
Dope. Yeah, I'm honored. Maybe after I drop this album, we can get on and I can finally talk about it.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Hope everybody has a good rest of their week, and thanks for people viewing in.
We gather you here today to welcome you to the New Age Order. You must obey the commands from your superiors. Failing to do so will result in your immediate execution. But do not fear, we have brought to you a list of but one rule, and that is obey. They can't fuck with the heathen, vanilla Mexican. Freddy on the beat, I'm a fever dream breathing. Reeking of booze and a teeny bit of semen. From last night's beating, off on top of my demons. Uncontrollable screaming when I step in the room. Cops pull their guns and pedestrians zoom. I'll assume all the gloom that has brought me to doom real soon. But first I got a few fuck yous. Fuck the world and all the people that's on and lying. Saying I'm a fail, well fuck me for even trying. I guess I'll go kill myself, feed me to a lion. Flick his nuts around until he's mad, starts to bite and entertain me. Rules were made for breaking, just like your neck when I kick it ice skating. Blade from the state to your face, filleting. Bands and grenades, unafraid of the flaming. Yeah, they wanna see me falling. Yeah, they wanna see me dead and dying. Yeah, they wanna see me crawling. Yeah, they wanna see me red and crying. But they don't know what I know. I will never give in. I have lived through this hell, and I've been forged by it. I'll break every single law, cause I'm lawless. I'll break every single jaw, leave you jawless. I'll kick every single ball, leave you ballless. I'm a motherfucking dog and I'm starving. I'm the motherfucking boss and they calling. Never take a fucking loss and I'm all in. You can pay the fucking cost, I'll free ball it. Have them swinging down my leg as I'm walking. Then I'll drop them in your mouth, stop talking. Make sure you switch them round, get them all in. I'll do anything but listen to your comments. God, all you do is motherfucking comment. Shut the fuck up before I stomp in. You're motherfucking stomping. Pronto, honest, I might be one of the artists, but at least I won't conform for a damn profit. No. Well, unfortunately for you, you've broken the #1 rule. We now order you to be executed via firing squad.
That was dope.